It is down to the wire to make your Super Bowl shopping list, and you want to please everyone, meat eaters and non-meat eaters. So we brought in chefs Cindi, Avila, and Michelle Park, also known as the vegetarian and the carnivore, here to tell us how to do just that. And so when we think Super Bowl food, you typically think buffalo wings, pizza, beer, but you have some things that are kind of really fun, but also mix it up a little bit. So I'll let you showcase everything that we have here today.
The same stuff can get boring, and it also makes you feel really bad the next morning. You're like, oh, what did I eat last night? So I like to mix it up. I'm a vegetarian chef, been vegetarian for a long time. And so when people walk in, our first thing is we want to have a dip for them, and I like to do a vegetarian chili dip, and it's chock full of great ingredients like canned beans. I say as a vegetarian, stock your cabinets full of canned beans, corn, tomatoes, everything is great. And then my secret ingredient is actually grape nuts. It adds fiber and whole grains, and it just makes it a little bit lower calorie and adds a crunch that your guests will love. And then
I like it. It's good.
Yeah.
Well, I think chili is one of those things that even as someone who does love meat, even vegetarian chili is very, very good.
Very good, and you have to spice it up, of course. So I spice it up with Tabasco, and your guests love it, and they'll never miss the meat.
Okay, the other thing I know people love is those finger foods, the easy to go.
Well, I actually have a dip for you on the carnivore side first. So this is hummus. It's in a, it's in a little bread bowl, and it's got bacon on top to make it look like a football, which I think is fun. You know, when you're making hummus, you want to make sure you use a high-quality olive oil. So I have the Pompeian olive oil. It's got the USDA quality monitor seal. Drizzle it on for your guests right before to make it kind of like shiny and delicious. And this is the tribe hummus. But you can make it at home. I think hummus is like probably one of the easiest things in the world to make.
Well, you could easily flip these. You could make the meat-eating chili and the vegetarian hummus as well.
Or Cindi can eat her own.
And we like to make everything at the party easy, not only to eat but to clean. So that's why we have finger foods also. And since you brought up the buffalo wings, I like to counter that with veggie buffalo chicken from Veggie Patch.
Now this I have to try.
Yes, you've got to try it. It's amazing. I again put the Tabasco on there, and Veggie Patch is found in your produce section. It's full of vegetable protein, and people I think will not notice the difference on these either. It's got the blue cheese and all the flavors you know and love with the carrots, and
that's really good.
Right? Thank you. I love it. And then the biggest day for takeout of the year is Super Bowl Sunday, as you know, so I did want to give another option if you don't want to cook everything. Blossom du Jour has great sandwiches for the Super Bowl. It's a great vegetarian vegan restaurant here in the city.
Great. Wraps and sandwiches.
Philly sliders, barbecue sizzlers.
They look good.
And so for me, when I'm doing finger food, I'd want to make sure that you have a lot of different flavors, since I'm obviously the carnivore, so I eat a lot of meat. So I have, you know, sliders and chicken nuggets, but I also brought you the BB Go chicken and vegetable steamed dumplings, if you want to give that a taste.
They almost look like a little football.
Right? I made them look like little footballs with a little tag on top.
A little flag.
But believe it or not, these are microwavable. 2 minutes. You buy them at Costco, and they come in. You know, they come in trays of 6, but there's 30 of them total in the package. So you just 2 minutes and you're done.
It tastes like it came from a restaurant.
Thank you. That's what so you know, I think it's just an easy way to put out a lot of different options.
And then we've got to have a drink.
Yes. Of course. Yes. So for me, I made the Seahawk spritzer. So what I have here is some mint leaves and blueberries as your garnish, and I have the Vita Coco because I'm sure you've seen Marshawn Lynch from the Seahawks. He's been drinking a lot of this.
You gotta stay hydrated, right?
Yeah, it helps you hydrate.
You want to be hydrated the next day for sure.
Well, yeah, and you can also share this with people who aren't drinking. But I'm going to top it off. We're going to make it a little spritzer, so I'm going to top it off with some champagne. You know, the coconut water is good for when you're drinking because it's got potassium and it hydrates naturally.
So you stay hydrated, you get a little kick on top of that, and it looks very pretty.
And then we've got a fun Patriots punch. We came up with the fun names, and that's with Don Julio. You want to have quality when you want your guests to feel good. 100% agave, Don Julio Blanco, and it's with you've got fruit in there. You've got the lime, the lemon, the orange.
And also has one of the Patriots colors. So there you go.
That's what we tried to do.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for being on. We appreciate you taking the time.